Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and to do it well, as well as peace, blessings, and many salutations unto the election and the sincere believers in general, both men, women, and children. May Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi Barakatham to you, brothers and sisters. Lord, whether this lesson is edifying, exhorting, and of good service unto you and yours. All right, and just a pre-camp in transit, on my way to camp right now, and was just meditating on a few things, but in particular a conversation that was had amongst brethren earlier, and a brother came in the chat, and he asked brothers to pray for him, because essentially, we're in a spiritual warfare, right? That's essentially what it boils down to. And sometimes you feel like you're losing. Sometimes, your mind plays tricks on you. And there is demons out here, definitely. There's spirits out here that are created to test the men that are trying, and the women, who are trying to, walk that walk. All right, who are trying to enter in at the straight gate. Okay? And that's why it's called the straight gate at the end of the day, because it's difficult. I say it often, Satan isn't worried about those who are already, in the world and walk carnally, and, who essentially aren't in defiance of him. He's not, after those that are in defiance of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. No, he's after those who are trying to walk in the light of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. All right. So these things are, like James talked about. All right. These things should be counted as joy, unto us, man. Falling into these temptations. All right. Suffering in the flesh. All right. But it should never get to the point for you where you lose sight of that, because the scripture talks about a Sirach. It says, blessed is he whose conscience has not condemned him, because it all starts with a mindset, But it also says what in that verse? It says, blessed is he whose conscience has not condemned him, and who has not fallen from his hope in the Lord, That's very true, man. That's extremely true. Okay. Brothers got to realize, we're part of a body, absolutely. But it's you versus you at the end of the day, man. It's your spirit versus your flesh at the end of the day. And if you let that spirit win, if you let that flesh win, more times than not, eventually you just might tap, man. You just might fold, and you just might give in, and one time too many, because we all fall short, man. We all make mistakes. We all, essentially the Lord has it so, man, because we know He has written everything to play out the way it is. But the intention is what's important. Like Elder Yashawamba likes to talk about, the intention, man, of what we're doing. Our intentions behind, all right, our works towards Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi will, essentially grant unto us when that time comes, whether we are, for Him or not. All right, and we have to suffer our stripes now. At the end of the day, man, brothers get, have that lazy demon on them. It's like you're battling within yourself and your mind, because the spirit warreth against the flesh at the end of the day, man. And it can be hard, man. It can be difficult, but you have to overcome. Yahweh Shai said to be happy because He has already overcome the world, man. Okay? If He can do it, we have to do it too, man. Lord's will, that spirit remains on us. The Lord doesn't take that from us, and that's part of it as well. That you don't want that to happen, because he who trodden under the foot of the Son of Man is gonna to suffer a more painful death, you know. You know, he who knew better and did not the will of Yahweh Bashim El Shai shall be beaten with many stripes. So essentially, you have to rule your body. You know, you have to bring it into subjection like the Apostle Paul spoke about in 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter. Because he that striveth, right, striveth for the mastery, all right, and is temperate in all things. Meaning what? You have self-control, self-governance. Not to say you won't make mistakes, but you can't let those mistakes, especially when it's according to the law, you may have accidentally cooked, you know, and didn't realize, you know, it may have slipped your mind, and, you know, we've all been there, bro. You try to condemn yourself, you know, like your mind is basically, you know, you think you're worthy of more punishment, you know, or you're scared that the Lord is gonna punish you in one way or another. But on the same token, bro, it says in the scripture, despise not the chastening of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. You know, we're suffering. Us suffering, you know, our sufferings in the spirit, in the flesh, in all aspects are good signs, man. You know, because that means the Lord dealeth with us as with sons, right? You know, Sirach, the 2nd chapter, says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Why, man? Why is that? Why is that, man? Because what? Means we're doing the right thing, bro. Alright? There is no temptation taking us that is not common to man. Brothers out here suffering the same things. Brothers out here going through worse, depending on their lot. You know, how much they can handle, because the Lord knoweth how much we can handle, man. Alright? So there's brothers out here who can handle more than you, who can take more stripes than you, who can take more licks than you. So whatever you've been given, okay, that's easy. Let's get it, man. Obviously, it's easier to say than to do, okay? But, man, we can do all things through Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. You know, we can do all things through Yahweh Bashim El Shai at the end of the day, bro. So, just wanted to exhort brothers with that same message, man. You know, we can't lose hope in Yahweh Bashim El Shai, bro. We have hope. We've been called, man. But we have to keep working those works, you know, studying, reading, you know, grinding it out in the spirit, if you will, all right? Fasting when necessary, man. That's like me. I'm like, damn, I took a week off from working out, you know, from eating all the time, bro. I'm like, bro, I gotta chill, man. And I've been doing a lot of intermittent fasting, you know. So, you know, you gotta examine yourself on a daily and be like, damn, am I on the right path? You know, am I doing the right thing? Keep that hope, man. Keep grinding it out in the spirit, and overcome, man. Overcome, you know. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and to do well, as well as peace, blessings, and many salutations to the election. Shalom.